I have everything connected and hooked up and it's working. Like I'm getting the video feed through YouTube and everything. The only issue I'm having is I'm not getting sound through the headphones. I'm not sure where I may have missed it. Into the camera. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He is not up here with me. He's speaking to the coaches right now. Yeah, I have one on. Yeah, I turned the volume knob up. What did you say about 3 to turn? What am I supposed to? Yeah. Maybe that's why. So when I turn it up, oh, okay, maybe that's why. Shouldn't you be able to hear through his too?
Testing, testing.
Testing, testing. Yeah, it comes on whenever you do that. Testing, testing, testing. Yeah, I bet that fixed it. Testing, testing. Yeah, I think it fixed it.
Yeah, so you don't have to, just so you don't over amplify it, you can turn 3 all the way up, turn 3 back down some. You don't want 3 to be like super loud, so end up just like
On the bottom.
yeah, on the bottom.
So does the mic knob need to be adjusted for 3, or is that supposed to be off? Okay. Okay. You talking to me?
Yeah, sure. Testing, testing.
Okay. I just did what you said, like. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Sounds good. All right. Thank you. Bye.
Otherwise, sound pretty good,
I
Carl?
had everything right, except I forgot to turn the master.
Hey, that's
Let me hear you real quick.
yeah, sure. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing.
That's a lot better. Okay. We're good.
My own heart, 'cause that's something I would do. I'm gonna go talk to the other team real quick. I got Uniontown's lineup.
You're good to go. Is it just me and you?
It's just me and you.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
So, it's no longer senior night. So there will be no pregame activity. I think they only got one senior girls swimming for the day. I told them, I'm gonna run down there at 5 till, and hit the button to play the national anthem for them.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna run back up here, and we can probably start then if that's cool.
That's fine, whenever you want.
Do we have a link yet?
We can set that up whenever you want. I can set it up right now if you want. I didn't go live, just have to make sure that, we're talking and it's
Right.
live and we don't have one.
Well, we don't have to know about that right now, so I was just gonna send, I told them that if they had, the other team, if they had anybody they wanted to
We can
send
do it
to.
on any point, like, all you gotta do is change it to private to public and
Okay.
at least as long as we give him a little bit of a heads up so he can send it out, you know what I mean?
Cool,
So he
yeah.
has to show them. Especially since it's not on Facebook. They're playing Oakland, Catholic.
Yeah, yeah.
Just wanna make sure I know that.
Carl, thanks for all your help tonight, man.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
What do you do for a living?
Construction.
Really?
Yeah, I'm my old man.
That's cool.
Yeah, not in the winter time though. It slows up kind of bad, but it's nice to have sports stuff to fall back on. You know?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, I imagine for you guys, you're probably getting real close to busy time of the year, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's about, we're almost at that point where everybody wants people to start doing stuff. So. You a teacher at Uniontown?
Yeah.
What do you teach?
Social studies.
At the high school?
Actually, up the mountain in Martinsburg at A.J. McMullen Middle School. Yeah, I got. Since it was supposed to be senior night, I had packed up our sound equipment from inside our gym. It's portable, and I told our AD I would bring it down here and use it for them to actually be able to announce their senior. And then at the last minute, we found out that was canceled. So I'm more or less packed up for that. I mean, there's still going to use it to play next year. I think that took me longer than I thought it would. I was really hoping I could get here at 4:30, and it was just like, man, it's going to take after an hour.
Yeah, that sucks. Now you gotta put all the back.
Right? Yeah. So I'll help you pack up a little bit and haul this stuff out with you, and I'll come back and grab that stuff.
Yeah, no worries. I don't have nothing special planned anyway. I'll probably go home and have a couple beers and call it a night.
That's what I'm hoping to do myself. Yeah, I figure if you don't mind, we wanna go live, and then I'll run down there and play the anthem for him, and I'll come back up and
Yeah.
jump on the headset and hit, starting lineups. Maybe even do that as we go.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's go. Yeah, second base. Terry. There's a good chance, I'm probably cursing this by saying this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. There's a good chance Uniontown will crush this thing. Maybe we get out of here early. 15 runs after 3, 10 runs after 5.
We did a doubleheader with Oakland and last week. This past week, neither game was close. The second game, they hit in the fourth inning. Auburn had 9 runs with 2 runners on, and quit being aggressive. Ended up ending the inning with just 9, and we ended up catching the whole game out.
Don't you hate that?
Yeah, Morehouse started scoring in the very last inning, even though it was already over. It ended up being like 9-2, 9-3, something like that.
That stuff. I do this for Penn State fan too, and the number of times I've seen that happen, because they do double headers, and it's always nice, like, cause I mean, it's like this, you get paid by the game, so it is kinda nice when the games are quick,
Oh yeah.
and, isn't that cool? So it'll be like 9-1 game, it's like, please score 2 more runs, guys, I mean, or give up 2 more runs, or whatever needs to happen to.
I used to do, I got into doing this stuff when I was working at WPIAL, doing a lot of baseball games. I worked with the Black Bears and stuff. There's 9-inning games, dude. Some of them are so brutal.
Oh.
Especially the Black Bears, like the low class A. Because they get into extra innings, and they get like 12, 13 innings,
Oh.
things like that. The director would be on the headphones like, Jesus fucking Christ. We figure like the people, the bosses and stuff I had down there, like were working at school during the day, so they were long days.
Those would be fun though. I mean, I've only ever got to that one of those games for the Black Bears one time.
Yeah,
I had a lot of fun.
they're pretty fun. They got a lot of like foul balls and stuff, because a lot of them would end up on the roofs, and you could like climb on to the roofs after everybody left. Probably ended up like a dozen balls.
Uniontown Red Raiders. At this time, we ask that you please stand and gentlemen, remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. And catching, number 6, Addie Crummy. Batting second, the first baseman, number 10, Carly Polanowski. Batting third and playing center field, number 17, Madison Pullen. Batting fourth and playing shortstop, number 3, Nina Hilliard. Batting fifth and playing in right field, number 11, Natalie Waffensmith. Batting sixth and pitching, number 7, Kennedy Waffensmith. Batting seventh and playing third base, number 8, Sarah Weir. Batting eighth and playing in left field, number 21, Chloe Fettis. And batting ninth, playing second base, number 9, Sherry O'Connor. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for your Uniontown Lady Raiders. Batting first and playing in center field, number 5, Alexa Bunder. Pitching and batting second, number 21, Emily Noah. Catching, number 2, Juliet White. Batting fourth and playing third base, number 19, Lauren White. Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 8, Gracie Rodehaver. Batting sixth and playing first base, number 52, Olivia Noah. Batting seventh and playing right field, number 24, Addie Hanlon. Batting eighth and playing left field, number 17, Briley Dennis. And batting ninth, playing second base, number 3, Desire Craggett. Let's play ball. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Uniontown's Bailey Park, the location for tonight's contest between the Oakland Catholic Eagles and your Uniontown Lady Raiders. Thank you for joining us tonight. Joshua Scully here with you tonight. Carl Childs behind the camera. We're going to come back in just a moment with our starting lineups right before the first pitch here in Uniontown, Pennsylvania. Top of the first inning between Oakland Catholic and Uniontown. Wonderful opportunity for us tonight to cover a Uniontown Lady Raiders softball game. Emily Noah working out of the circle here for the Uniontown Lady Raiders, taking on our visitors from Oakland Catholic. Oakland Catholic making the trip down from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Dave Bates and Frank Conchilla working as our umpires tonight. Noah with her second pitch of the evening on the way. This one's just a bit upstairs. Leading off for the Oakland Catholic Eagles tonight will be number 6. And for Oakland Catholic this evening, that is going to be Addie Crummy. Crummy's the backstop for this Oakland Catholic team. That one's in for a strike. Crummy here, the right-handed bat, looking to get something started. Oakland Catholic tonight in their black uniform, white number and trim. Uniontown in their home white uniform, maroon number and trim. Noah looking to get to work. Emily Noah was so very effective as she gets a punch out here and sits down Crummy on a strikeout. Noah was so very effective in her last outing when Uniontown rolled to a 12-1 victory over the Ringgold Lady Rams. We'll talk more about that particular contest in a few minutes because although we have a cool April evening here on our hands in Uniontown, this Raiders team is red hot coming off of that win. This one's going to be fouled back by Carly Polanowski. Polanowski tonight playing first base for this Oakland Catholic team. Polanowski also a right-handed bat. One down here, top of the first inning between the Uniontown Lady Raiders and the Oakland Catholic Eagles. This one going to be lifted into left field. Riley Dennis will defer to Alexa Budner. Budner will make the catch and retire Polanowski. 2 down here very quickly for Oakland Catholic. The Oakland Catholic Eagles traveling in from the Steel City. I think they battled through a little bit of traffic to get here. They arrived right around 5:30. Very quickly got themselves ready to go. Emily Noah looking to get out of the first inning here without surrendering a hit. Deals a strike to our next batter, Madison Poland. Poland trying to get something started with 2 down. Noah has great numbers on the season so far for this Uniontown team. This one's going to just miss. We had an opportunity pre-game to do the national anthem here at Bailey Park, announce the starting lineups. Really want to thank my partner this evening, Carl Childs, for all the work he did while I was down on the field. He put everything together to help make this broadcast possible for us. This one going to be fouled back by Poland. Batting order for this Oakland Catholic team. You've seen Addie Crummy, the catcher, and Polanowski, the first baseman. Madison Poland, who's trying to prolong this at bat as much as she can, hoping to find a pitch to hit here against Noah. Those have been rare so far in this game. Poland's down on strikes, is the center fielder for Oakland Catholic, and that's going to do it for the top of the first inning. Emily Noah wasting no time processing this Oakland Catholic team. We've played 1/2 an inning here at Bailey Park. Your score, 0-0. The Uniontown Lady Raiders will be coming to the plate in just a moment in the home half of the first inning. Three, 2, 1. Spring is here, and the countdown to a beautiful lawn has begun. Z's Ground Control is the business for you. Z's Ground Control has been in the lawn care and landscaping industry for over 2 decades. Z's Ground Control handles all of your needs for fertilization, lawn maintenance, landscaping maintenance, and landscaping installation. To get your no obligation free quote, call or text 724-366-9150. That's 724-366-9150 for Z's Ground Control. Z's Ground Control would like to wish the Uniontown softball team good luck this season. Z's Ground Control, 724-366-9150. Looking for a splash of sunshine in every sip? Lexi's Lemonade is your ultimate refreshment destination. At Lexi's Lemonade, we blend freshly squeezed lemons with just the right touch of sweetness to create a taste that's both bold and refreshing. Perfect for a sunny day or any day that needs a burst of joy. Whether you're on the go or relaxing at home, Lexi's Lemonade is the pick-me-up that you deserve. Lexi's Lemonade is a proud sponsor of the Lady Red Raiders softball team. Go Raiders! Kennedy Waffensmith, the starter here for Oakland Catholic. And the umpire working behind the plate here this evening was not ready for Waffensmith to offer. So this will be the official first pitch. That one is upstairs. Leading off for the Uniontown Red Raiders, Alexa Budner. Budner had a really impressive outing as well in that win over Ringgold recently. Uniontown had a late lineup change, but Budner was at the top of both lineup cards. Left-handed bat will take this one for a strike. Waffensmith pitching here for Oakland Catholic. She's had a pretty strong season so far herself. Oakland Catholic looking to get back in the win column after suffering through a couple of losses, and she's going to walk Budner to start the home half of the first inning here for the Uniontown Lady Raiders. Uniontown again in their white uniform, maroon number and trim. Oakland Catholic in their black uniform. Some red lettering across the chest, white number and trim. This is Emily Noah. Noah's going to show bunt, and off to the races is Budner, who's in easily. The ball nearly skips away from Nina Hilliard, who stepped over from short to cover. And now Budner has picked up a stolen base and is in scoring position for Uniontown. Uniontown dropped 12 runs on the Ringgold Lady Rams. Noah looking to help her own cause. Noah going to lift this one into right center, and it drops right in front of two outfielders. Closing the gap there was Poland and Natalie Waffensmith, and I don't know if there was a miscommunication or not, but neither reached out to secure the ball, and so Budner is going to move over to third. Noah's on first, and nobody is out for Juliet White, who will step up to the plate now for the Uniontown Lady Raiders. White is the catcher for Uniontown. Runners on the corners for the Lady Raiders. An opportunity here to put a run on the board for Uniontown. Cool evening tonight, overcast skies. We've seen fog and rain, and later we may even see a snow flurry or two pass through our area. And we're going to have a courtesy runner step out for Emily Noah. Kendall Nels will make her way out to first base. Uniontown's Bailey Park tonight, light breeze. 41 degrees at the first pitch as Juliet White steps back in. Here's Waffensmith. White takes a big cut here. Nels is on the move, and Oakland Catholic will let her advance to second base uncontested. Waffensmith now with two runners in scoring position against her will offer this one up high, and Juliet White will leave it there. Some spectators just now filing in for this contest. We've got some spectators out in the outfield, plenty of blankets and some heavy gear out for the spectators tonight. Of course, cooler day. This one's going to roll away from the backstop. Budner is safe under the tag. What a play by Alexa Budner. Addie Crummy actually got that softball scooped up out of the dirt pretty quickly and turned, but could not quite get back to the plate in time. So a good start here for Uniontown, up 1-0. This one going to be fouled back toward Dunbar Street. Juliet White with an opportunity here to drive in another one. 1-0 now. Bottom of the first inning. Oakland Catholic not able to get anything going in that first. This one going to go foul just outside the third base
bag. Nels was ready to move. Watch that one come right at her at the last moment. It rolls foul. Waffen-Smith trying to limit the damage here. This one's going to skip behind White. This time Nels will stay crummy again pretty quickly after the softball. And she throws it back out. Kennedy Waffen-Smith going to take a moment this time to compose herself. Pitch on the way from Waffen-Smith. This one hit well, but right at the third baseman. And Frank Conchilla, who's operating here at deep shortstop as the infield umpire, is going to say Nels was back in time under the tag. That one was an absolute dart, but hit right at Sarah Weir. And Weir is able to get a glove on it. And retires White. So now we'll see Lauren White. Lauren White with a home run this season. Playing third base tonight for the Uniontown Lady Raiders. First pitch to her. She will take for a strike, 0-1. Nels waiting on third base. Oakland Catholic again looking to pick up a win. This would be a big win for Oakland Catholic, who presently find themselves behind the Uniontown Red Raiders in the standings. Both of these teams operating in the same section, so this is a section matchup for them. And this time, White is going to lift it. It's deep into center field, and it is caught right against the wall. That's deep enough for Nels to score. Nels will make the game 2-0. White just missed that one. Another 2 or 3 feet, that would have been out to center. Uniontown does make it 2-0 as Gracie Rodehaver will step in now. Rodehaver tonight playing shortstop for the Lady Raiders. Waffen-Smith gets a called strike here from Dave Bates. No one on now for the Lady Raiders with Nels having scored. This one is well hit by Rodehaver. It's going to drop into left center. No, that is gone. Gracie Rodehaver hit that one line drive out of the park. And so it's a solo shot here for Gracie Rodehaver. What a hit. That ball just carried and carried for her. And from our perspective here, it looked like it was going to drop right in front of the fence, and it just found a few more feet and got out. So good contact there. Back-to-back hitters. Lauren White nearly leaves the park, and Gracie Rodehaver does. And now it's 3-0. This is a tremendous start for the Uniontown Red Raiders with 2 down. Uniontown manufacturing a couple runs to get things started. And then ultimately the home run makes it 3-0. Stepping in now, Olivia Noah. Noah, the younger sister of the Lady Raiders starting pitcher, Emily Noah. Olivia Noah will watch one go nearly in the dirt across the plate. Lex Budner started this game off with a walk. Emily Noah then had the high fly drop into right center. I think that was probably a miscommunication between a couple of outfielders for Oakland Catholic. Juliet White then hit the rocket right at Sarah Weir. This one also in the dirt to Olivia Noah. Lauren White delivered the sac fly after Budner scored on a wild pitch. That allowed Nels to score. Nels had come in to run the bases for Noah. And that's going to be a walk for Noah, another base runner for the Lady Raiders here. Two outs, but so far so good for Uniontown. They've put together 3 runs. We mentioned the lineup change earlier in this contest as Hanlon steps in, number 24. Hanlon is in this spot, going to lift this one to right center. This one's got some legs on it, but caught there. Good job ranging over. Madison Pullen able to get there and secure that hit from Addie Hanlon. So the Uniontown Red Raiders put together 3 runs, including the big home run from Gracie Rodehaver. That one was just an absolute line drive home run if there ever was one. I thought that one had double written all over it off the bat, and it just kept going. And so that's of course, the best of news for the Lady Raiders, who lead 3-0. We'll take a short break here on the WMBS Facebook page. When we come back, we'll be ready for inning number 2 at Bailey Park. Are you looking to capture that perfect moment, an engagement, a wedding, a birthday, a milestone? Find us on Facebook, Loosely Sealed Photography, and we will snap into action for you. Serving Fayette, Cambria, Somerset, Westmoreland, Greene counties, and beyond, Loosely Sealed Photography has captured moments on film and digitally since 2021, and Loosely Sealed is ready to serve you. Find Loosely Sealed Photography on Facebook today. Welcome back to Uniontown's Bailey Park. First pitch low to get things started here in inning number 2. The Lady Raiders strike for 3 runs in the bottom half of the first inning, including the home run. Big cut here, going to even the count at 1-1. At the plate right now for Oakland Catholic, number 3, the shortstop, Nina Hilliard. 1-1 offering from Emily Noah. This one pretty well struck, and it's going to drop into right field. That'll be the first hit for Oakland Catholic. Emily Noah was superb in the first inning, and she'll go to work here with no one out and a runner on first base. We're going to see Natalie Waffen-Smith now, number 11, the right fielder. Waffen-Smith, right-handed bat, to face Emily Noah. We talked about how remarkable Noah was in her last outing against Ringgold. This one in for a strike. Lady Raiders there moving as if they thought perhaps base runner may try to advance. She does not. She is going to drift back to first base. Noah from the circle, pitch here. This one in for a strike. Lady Raiders softball team started off this season with a couple of big wins over Monessen and Albert Gallatin. And they're coming off the victory over Ringgold. Noah, strong numbers this season, a .436 ERA. She has really done all the work as far as pitching is concerned for Uniontown thus far this season. She's looking to potentially erase Waffenship here at the plate. And if successful, that would keep the runner out of scoring position. This is in for a called strike. So Waffenship will continue to battle here. Emily Noah coming off a 3-hitter against Ringgold. She walked just 1 batter, struck out 7. Big cut here. This is another strikeout tonight. So Noah again working on an impressive strikeout number this evening as Waffenship takes a cut, came up empty. Not able to catch up to that one from Noah. And so now Kennedy Waffen-Smith is up. Pitch on the way. This one fouled back sharply. Kennedy Waffen-Smith with a chance to help her own cause if she's able to make some contact. This is pitcher versus pitcher here. Waffen-Smith tried to dance through the raindrops against the Lady Raiders in the bottom of the first inning. Noah will kick and deal. This one low, but plucked out of the ground there by Juliet White. Runner on first base. Ready to move. Here's the pitch. This one in the dirt. Runner will drift back. Both of these teams chasing West Mifflin and Elizabeth Forward. West Mifflin and Elizabeth Forward both without a conference loss to this point in Section 2 4A. Uniontown will, there's a good-looking pitch there from Noah that's swung on by Waffen-Smith, but no contact. Uniontown will really help their case in the section with a win here tonight against Oakland Catholic. Oakland Catholic has one win on the season against Jeanette. They're 1-4 overall, 0-3 in the conference. This one inside, going to be called a ball. Full count against Kennedy Waffen-Smith. Pitch on the way. This one hit toward Rodehaver. There's one out. No, this one is going to skip away from Craggett. And second base is going to need some help. Powerful slide there from Nina Hilliard. Hilliard slid so hard in the second base, he basically dislodged it. Craggett's going to dig out some of the infield and try to drop the bag back into place. It looks like she's got it there. Good-looking flip there from Rodehaver, just could not quite secure the softball. And now we have runners on the corners for the Eagles. And we're going to see Sarah Weir, the third baseman for Oakland Catholic, stepping into the batter's box. First time the Eagles have had a runner in scoring position tonight. Noah sends this one on the way. It's in the dirt. White's going to find it quickly, though, and there's not too much opportunity for Hilliard to try to advance. Juliet White staring Hilliard down, and Hilliard hops back toward third base. And that 12-1 outing against Ringgold the last time out for Uniontown, Lauren White and Gracie Rodehaver each had 2 hits and 2 RBIs. Big cut here will come up empty from Weir, and that tag was very, very close from Lauren White. Snap throw from Juliet White, and diving back just in time, Nina Hilliard. We don't have instant replay here yet at Bailey Park. That was a very close play. May have been replay worthy if we did. Noah kicks and dills. This one cut through and missed by Weir. Against Ringgold, 2 hits also from Lyric McGlee and Alexa Budner. Juliet White doubled. The only run Ringgold scored came from their pitcher, Megan Powell. She hit a solo home run off Emily Noah in the first inning, and that was really all the damage that the Lady Rams would get against Noah. Noah pitched a pretty clean game after that. As we'd mentioned earlier, the 7 strikeouts. She's already got a handful here tonight. Noah will come set. Here's the delivery and the pitch. This one's going to be high and outside. 2 runners in scoring position now, as moving up on the back side of the play, Kennedy Waffen-Smith moves up to second base. So Oakland Catholic does have an opportunity here to try to put some runs on the board, but Weir is down on strikes, another strikeout victim. 2 down for Chloe Fettis. Fettis will step in, see if she cannot help the Eagles close the gap here against the Lady Raiders. More and more blankets being pulled out by spectators. I'm not sure where all the blankets are coming from, unless the concession stand is somehow selling them. That would be a twist. Big cut here, and no contact for Fettis. It is almost wintry, though, this evening. My partner operating the camera tonight, Carl Childs, he's dressed for winter. Got a hat on, heavy coat. Snow boots, he says. This one fouled back by Fettis. I dressed maybe too light. When I got here, some of the softball players for Uniontown were actually worried about me. They said, aren't you going to be really cold? Wasn't just if I was going to be cold, wasn't I going to be really cold? So far, so good. Not really cold yet. I'm just cold. Noah with the pitch here. This one going to be cut through, and Fettis is down on strikes too. And Emily Noah, despite giving up a hit there, and what we assume will go on the book as an error, doing a pretty good job at eliminating the Eagles at the plate. 3 strikeouts in that inning alone. When we come back here on the WMBS Facebook page, we'll be ready for the bottom half of the second inning. You're listening to another C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. From the ground up, we provide new construction to increasing your current space with a new addition or enhancing your space with a great outdoor structure to enjoy. Our Amish builders bring their best skill to every build. We offer over 30 years of experience, and we take care of everything from foundation excavation to electrical roofing. That's Spade Custom Carpentry. Call us today for a free estimate, quality, and craftsmanship you can build your future on. Gary Spade, 724-557-2409. That's Gary Spade, 724-557-2409. Spade Custom Carpentry. For all your excavating needs, check out Rodehaver Excavating. Building pad prep, clearing, foundations, driveways, utilities, perk test, new septic install, and stone delivery. Also offering sewer line camera inspections, locate and repair. Located in Chalk Hill, call Ryan at 304-276-5001. That's Ryan at 304-276-5001 for Rodehaver Excavating. Bottom of inning number 2. It's a 3-0 ball game. Uniontown really found a variety of ways to score. This one going to be popped up and caught. At the plate was Briley Dennis, so 1 down on the pop-up. Dennis in left field tonight for Uniontown. Desire Craggett will step in now. Craggett playing second base. Last batter in the order for this Uniontown team. Waffen-Smith, good-looking pitch there. Craggett swings through. Craggett was one of the players who were worried about me during pregame. She's ready to go now. Pitch on the way. This one popped up sharply. We're live here at Uniontown's Bailey Park. Friday, April the 11th. School year drawing to a close whenever it's softball season. Craggett's going to launch this one into left, and the catch is going to be made there. Good work for Oakland Catholic's Chloe Fettis in staying with that one. That ball was sky high. 2 down. Craggett on the fly out. And so we go back to the top of the order with Alexa Budner. Budner, left-handed bat. Pitch on the way here. This one going to be slapped toward Weir, but then plucked by the shortstop and safe, says Frank Conchilla. Nina Hilliard stepping in front of Sarah Weir there. Both players looking to make a play on the ball. Budner with the speed down first base. Beats that one by a step, and now Uniontown with 2 down have an opportunity here with the part of their lineup that was pretty successful against Waffen-Smith the first time through. Emily Noah singled last time into right center. We'll look at one. Budner on the move. She's in easily. Throw out to Hilliard. Hilliard not quite able to twist around and make the tag. Noah with a runner in scoring position in a 3-0 ball game. Here's the pitch. Noah going to foul this one off her own foot. Looks to be okay. Uniontown under the direction of head coach Jason White. Assistant coaches Trista Septa, Eric the Legend Budner, and Josh White. Uniontown, of course, a really, really successful season last year. They've got a lot of tremendous athletes on this team. Pitch on the way. This one's going to go foul, just barely foul. Weir almost put a glove on it, then let it go. Took one hop in fair territory. Noah will head back to the batter's box. Home plate umpire Dave Bates will scoop out from his bag a new softball and hand that over to Kennedy Waffen-Smith. Pitch on the way to Noah. This one well struck near the press box. Carl, I didn't really think about that. A sharply hit foul ball. You and I have to hit the deck. That one had the right angle initially. Waffen-Smith on the way, and Noah's going to swing through this one, and she's down on strike, so Uniontown will leave a runner that time after Budner reaches on a pretty good-looking infield single and then advanced herself down to second base. We've played 2 innings here at Uniontown's Bailey Park. Your score is 3-0 in favor of Uniontown. When we come back, it'll be inning number 3. Two Scott's Lawn Care and Landscaping knows how very important it is for a house to look its best. Two Scott's Lawn and Landscaping is the business for you. They are a family-owned business with 20-plus years in the landscaping industry, specializing in weekly lawn care for both residential and commercial properties. For a free quote, call or text 724-550-0908. That's 724-550-0908 for Two Scott's. The Little Redstone Presbyterian Church offers worship every Sunday at 9:30 a.m. The church is centrally located between Perryopolis, Fayette City, and Brownsville, and is celebrating 228 years of ministry in 2025. Originally founded in 1797. To find out more, follow the Little Redstone Presbyterian Church on Facebook. Regular Sunday services also available on Facebook, 9:30 a.m. worship time on Sunday mornings. Welcome back to Uniontown's Bailey Park on a C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Emily Noah taking her place back in the circle. She's been pretty sharp so far, has nearly gone through the entire Eagles lineup. She'll face now the second baseman, Sherry O'Connor. O'Connor deep in the batter's box, takes a big swing, goes down 0-1. Top of the third inning here. Uniontown's Bailey Park, of course, the baseball field behind where Carl and I are at present. Opportunity here to work out of the other side of the press box. This one in will just miss, 1-1. O'Connor will stay in the very far back corner of the batter's box here against Noah. Noah going to take her time. Emily Noah's ERA continues to head southward. She came into this game with an ERA under 5 and has pitched 2 very strong innings here so far. This one down low, 2-1 to Sherry O'Connor. Addie Crummy on deck. Crummy operating as the backstop for the Eagles. Noah will come set. She'll kick and deliver. Pitch on the way. This one up high. Sherry O'Connor being selective here. That starting lineup for the Eagles tonight. Crummy, Polanowski, Poland, Hilliard, Waffen-Smith. There's 2 Waffen-Smiths. One in right field, one's doing the pitching. This is in for a strike. That's going to make it a full count, 3-2. Sarah Weir, Chloe Fettis, and now Sherry O'Connor, the second baseman. Fettis in left field had the nice catch in the previous inning. Only hit so far coming from Nina Hilliard. Big cut here and another strikeout. My goodness. Emily Noah putting on a clinic so far. And we'll go back to the top of the order here for Addie Crummy. Crummy wears number 6 for the Oakland Catholic Eagles. Crummy first time through a strikeout victim. Many Eagles have been so far. This one going to just miss. Crummy has done a pretty good job behind the plate for Oakland Catholic. Noah looking to see if she can keep the Eagles off the bases this time through. A couple of Eagles got on board last time, but no damage done. This pitch in, sharp-looking pitch, 1-1 now the count. Starting lineups brought to you tonight by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. We've seen this entire Eagles lineup come to the plate now. Back to the leadoff hitter with Crummy. Big swing here, and Crummy's going to fall behind in the count now. Emily Noah, 1 strike away from potentially picking up another strikeout. Incredible work for her so far this evening. Pitch on the way from Noah. This one's going to be just inside. Addie Crummy trying to prolong this at bat. Crummy, a 200 hitter coming into this contest. She does have an RBI on the season for this Eagles team to go along with a handful of hits. And she's going to swing through this one, and she's down on strikes yet again. Now, this is not official by any means, but based on the score sheet we're keeping here in the press box, Noah now has as many strikeouts here through 3 innings as she had against Ringgold in her last outing. Carly Polanowski will step up to the plate. Polanowski so far this season, a .263 hitter. She does have 1 extra base hit to her credit so far, a double. This one going to just miss. Polanowski will leave it. Chance now for Emily Noah to strike out the side if she can pick up the strikeout here. Only win on the season so far for the Eagles, coming back in the month of March against Jeanette. Polanowski way ahead of that one, pitched down low. Emily Noah will take her time and come set here. A chance to end the inning, at least the top half of it, with this at bat. Noah sends this one on the way. This one popped back. Oakland Catholic without their regular head coach tonight. She could not be here this evening. The team is under the direction of assistant coach Megan Gearhart and pitching coach Dana Edwards. Of course, Oakland Catholic coming from the Oakland neighborhood in Pittsburgh. That's where you'll find the University of Pittsburgh. This one down low, and it'll be left there by Polanowski. The Oakland neighborhood itself home to about 22,000 people. Of course, dominating the skyline in Oakland, the Cathedral of Learning. The second tallest educational structure in the world. This one hit right back to Noah. Noah's going to run out of the circle there a few steps and scoop it up. She tosses on to her sister, and that's going to do it for the top of the 3rd inning. So far, so good for this Uniontown team. They have looked very sharp, and they'll have a chance now to come back to the plate in the bottom of the 3rd, see if they can expand upon this 3-0 advantage here at Uniontown's Bailey Park on a Friday evening. You're listening to WMBS Facebook page, the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Experience the C. Harper Auto Group difference. The best price every time, all the time. C. Harper will beat any competitor's price or will pay you $1,000. C. Harper offers free Carfax history reports, transparent repair orders on pre-owned vehicles, and is the winner of the best new auto dealership in Westmoreland County. The C. Harper Auto Group, the best price every time, all the time. Spring forward to home construction season with First Federal of Greene County. First Federal's construction and improvement loan puts you in charge of your dream home project with all the tools you need. First Federal offers construction loans, owner-builder loans, and home improvement loans. With offices in Fayette, Greene, and Westmoreland counties, your loan stays here. Visit with a First Federal loan officer today or apply online at firstfederalofgreene.com. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 458729. Welcome back to the city of Uniontown, Pennsylvania, the county seat of Fayette County. The Uniontown Lady Raiders looking to expand upon a 3-0 advantage. This one is going to go back toward Dunbar Street, fouled off by Juliet White. Juliet White serving as the catcher tonight for the Uniontown Lady Raiders. Last time through, Juliet White absolutely torched one. This one is going to just go foul. Good contact. White had a similar type of hit the first time through. She rocketed the softball right at Sarah Weir, and Weir was able to just reach out and pluck the ball as it went past. Had she not done that, White probably easily has a double there. And here's another hit charged into left field. Juliet White off to the races around first base, and she's easily into second. Uncontested there, Juliet White, a leadoff double for the Uniontown Lady Raiders here in the bottom of the third inning. Great looking hit. You knew that was coming. White making good contact over and over again. And now we'll see number 19, Lauren White, stepping up to the plate. Right-handed bat, playing third base tonight. Last time through, she had a sacrifice fly. Runner in scoring position. Pitch on the way. This one in the dirt. Almost hits White in the foot. And Crummy is not quite able to get after the softball in time to stop Juliet White from advancing to third base. Opportunity here against Kennedy Waffenship. Waffenship maybe has some dirt on her hand. She's going to rub her hand against her pants, and now she's making sure everybody's set, ready to go behind her. Juliet White in position to take off here. Lauren White will watch one go high. Lauren White, a multi-sport athlete for Uniontown Area School District. Pitch on the way to her. This one in. They're going to check on Juliet White, and she's back in time. The Uniontown Lady Raiders with crisp home white uniforms on tonight. Very sharp uniform. Oakland Catholic in the black uniform this evening. This one's going to miss. Lauren White taking her time. White just missed on a home run the last time through. Almost dropped one beyond the center field wall here at Bailey Park. Yeah, White's going to give this one a ride, and it's out to left center, and this one is gone. Check Jaquette Place. Somebody call Buildings and Grounds down at City Council. They're going to have to relay some pavement and check on the grass. Lauren White, a two-run shot here in the third inning for the Uniontown Lady Raiders. 5-0 now the score, as another home run tonight for Uniontown. This one courtesy Lauren White. She nearly had one the first time through. This time she definitely had it. There was absolutely no doubt about that one. And this good start for Uniontown has now turned into a great start here. 5-0 advantage for the Lady Raiders. Gracie Rodehaver, who did homer last time through. Rodehaver hit a line drive home run. As soon as she made contact with the softball, I thought for sure she was going to have a very good-looking double into left center, and the ball just kept going. We'll see how Waffen-Smith, recovers this one up high for a ball following the home run by Lauren White. White just absolutely crushed that one. Pitch on the way. This one fouled back. Truly no exaggeration. White hit that one far enough. You put another 30 or 40 feet on that softball, and it does hit Jaquette Place. Pitch on the way from Waffen-Smith. This one's going to be popped up, but apparently out of play off the visitor's dugout. You know, Carl, we've had a couple come close to us here. Nothing through the window yet. One time when Brian Rozak and I were working a Laurel Highlands baseball game at Laurel Highlands Field, and we're just casually talking between innings. The players are warming up. I would say halfway through the game, a player throwing the ball from the outfield miscued his throw and threw it into the press box. He threw it right between us. It was very close. Ball's in the dirt here. Rodehaver being selective. So far, nothing like that's happened tonight. And no wind either. Pretty calm here at Bailey Park tonight. Waffen-Smith will deal. This one well struck by Rodehaver. It's going to drop into right field. More good-looking contact for the Lady Raiders. Natalie Waffen-Smith able to get in front of that one quickly, but Rodehaver picks up a very nice-looking single ahead of Olivia Noah. Noah playing first base tonight. Craggett at second for Uniontown. Rodehaver, who is now 2 for 2 tonight with a single and home run. This one in for a strike, low, but a called strike. Lauren White, who just hit the home run at third. Juliet White catching. The outfield for Uniontown, Dennis Budner, of course. Budner has picked up a couple of steals tonight, has reached base twice. This one's going to be fouled back off the fire hall. Addie Handlin in right field for Uniontown when they come back out. We're working through this Uniontown lineup for a second time here this evening. Rodehaver thought about taking off there, then she'll drift back to first base. Starting lineups again brought to you tonight by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. This one going to be hit foul and back. Uniontown's Bailey Park has certainly gone through many changes over the years. The last few years have seen some great changes, though. Softball and baseball fields both in use by Uniontown Area School District. That, of course, was not always the case. Pitch on the way here. This one fouled back off the links. Noah continuing to fight here against Waffen-Smith. Noah so far this season a .261 hitter, 4 RBIs. This one going to be hit through the middle. It finds its way through. And Olivia Noah now safely on to first base. I'm going to correct myself there. Noah, .238 hitter, but she helps the case there with her batting average. Good-looking single right back up the middle. Emily Noah came into today with the .261 average. And now Addie Handlin. The right fielder will step in. Right-handed bat. Runners on first and second. Pitch on the way. This one going to be fouled back, 0-1. Four straight hits for Uniontown here in the bottom of the third inning against Waffen-Smith. Waffen-Smith actually fared pretty well in the bottom of the second after giving up a 3 spot in the first. This pitch gets away from Crummy, and both runners will advance. Olivia Noah to the Keystone, and Gracie Rodehaver will come out to third base. Runners in scoring position now for Handlin. Handlin does have a couple of RBIs this season and one extra base hit to her credit. This one going to be hit foul back toward the Lady Raiders dugout. Cool evening tonight. We've had a lot of rain. The infield looks really good, I'm told. They'd covered the infield for a few days. This one going to be popped up over Waffen-Smith, and she's able to give it the glove. And that'll be an out. The first out here so far in the bottom half of the third inning. Stepping in now, Briley Dennis, number 17. Dennis with 2 runners in scoring position offers a bunt. That's going to be recorded as a strike. Uniontown really with a chance to open this game up with a hit here from Briley Dennis. Pitch on the way to Dennis. This one down low. Dennis will leave it 1-1. Crummy's going to walk Rodehaver back to third base. Craggett on deck, preparing herself, one down. Of course, no force play here, so we can safely assume we're going to see Craggett this inning. Dennis swings through this one. Crummy again going to walk Rodehaver back to third base. Sarah Weir showing the glove, ready for the throw, but Crummy content just to shoo Rodehaver back to third. Pitch on the way from Waffen-Smith. This one is going to be struck toward first, scooped up, and there's an error on the throw, so Briley Dennis is in safely. Good-looking start to the play for Sherry O'Connor. And she just throws it right past Polanowski. Briley Dennis will make her way to first base, and another run is going to score for Uniontown. That's 3 runs here in the bottom of the third. Craggett going to show bunt, pulls back a bunt. The ball gets away from Crummy. Noah goes about 1/3 of the way down the baseline. Now she'll come back to third base. Dennis advances to second. Still just 1 down for the Lady Raiders, and we're nearly back to the top of the order. This pitch does get away. Noah thinks about it again, and she'll retreat to third base. Good things happening here for the Lady Raiders at Bailey Park tonight. Bailey Park, named for an early mayor in Uniontown, Pennsylvania, George Bailey. Swung on here. Craggett takes a big swing. George Bailey in office from 1915 to 1918. He actually owned a jewelry store here in Uniontown. Pitch on the way. This one will miss. Bailey resigned from the post as he transitioned into retirement. Spent the last few years of his life traveling. Pitch on the way here. This one upstairs. Craggett going to leave it there. And that'll be a walk. She confirmed that that was in fact 4 balls. And the home plate umpire says, indeed, that's 4, and you get a free pass. So the bases are loaded now full of Lady Raiders. And that'll bring Alexa Budner back to the plate. Budner had a really nice slap single last time through, and she's looking to do the same here again. We'll let that one go. Uniontown leads this game 6-0. Had a pretty good feeling about this game coming in. Uniontown dropped 12 runs on Ringgold. They're looking to add here more. And this one is going to skip past O'Connor, and I think it went right off O'Connor's ankle. A run is going to score. 7-0. Olivia Noah scoring this time. But Uniontown getting hot at the right time of the season. Picked up a couple of early wins. And, of course, the 12-1 outing against Ringgold. Those are the games you want to win. Ringgold right now in the bottom of the section. When you play those teams, you really want to make sure you keep them where they are and help yourself out, which Uniontown is doing here again against Oakland Catholic. And now it's Emily Noah who could really do some real damage here. Bases loaded. This one upstairs to Noah. Noah coming into this game. On base percentage of .320. This one is going to be fouled. Crummy almost had a play on it. Going to drop into foul territory along the third baseline. Noah's OPS this season, .755. That's her on-base percentage plus her slugging percentage, a strong slugging percentage number for Emily Noah. In fact, she's got one of the strongest ones on the team. And this one is well struck into left center. Going to be caught, though. Great diving catch by Madison Pullen. And that's 2 down. Pullen doing a good job of ranging over and getting a glove on that. So now we're back to where we started. The Lady Raiders are going to bat around here in the bottom of the third. Bases full of white jerseys. Juliet White, who has been absolutely crushing the softball tonight. She'll look at the first pitch here from Waffen-Smith. First time through, White lined out to the third baseman, a ball that probably would have produced a double had Weir not gloved it. Pitch on the way here to White. White is going to send this one into the clouds. And the catch is made. Natalie Waffen-Smith ranging over to help out Kennedy Waffen-Smith, and she'll record the out here to bring the third inning to a conclusion. But Uniontown does its damage, picking up 4 runs, batting around in the home half of the third inning. Your score 7-0 here on the WMBS Facebook page. Thank you as always for checking us out. We're glad to be here at Bailey Park tonight to cover Uniontown softball. You're listening to a C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Will be back in just a moment. In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there is something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first, and we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellence in sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference, because when you buy from us, you buy from family. Since 1976, Davis & Davis has represented people and not insurance companies. Our lawyers have experience in litigating or settling personal injury claims, medical malpractice cases, and wrongful death actions together with domestic real estate, workers' compensation, and municipal law experience. Throughout decades of work, Davis & Davis has successfully represented thousands of cases in local, state, and federal courts. For more information on how Davis & Davis can help you, phone 724-437-2799. Welcome back to Uniontown, Pennsylvania. Joshua Scully here with you tonight. Carl Childs behind the camera. This one going to be smoked right at Lauren White. And White takes a moment to find it. The throw on to Olivia Noah, not quite in time. And so Oakland Catholic will open up here with a base runner, Madison Poland, able to reach. And so now we're going to see Nina Hilliard. Lauren White did a good job staying with that hit. The ball was hit right on the button, so to speak. She was still nearly able to get Poland. Nina Hilliard, by our count, has potentially registered the only true hit so far tonight for Oakland Catholic. This one hit toward Craggett. This one going to bounce through into right field. Poland going to move over to third base. Hanlon scooping the ball up there and right. So now runners on the corners and nobody down here on the top of the fourth for Oakland Catholic. Natalie Waffen-Smith will step in. Waffen-Smith with runners on the corners against Emily Noah. Oakland Catholic still looking for their first run of the evening. This one going to be hit pretty well into left. Riley Dennis looking for it, and it's going to hit off the fence. Dennis now on it, throws in. Waffen-Smith will stay at second base, and Waffen-Smith drives in both base runners with that one, 7-2. Now your score, Oakland Catholic finding their way onto the board here in the top of the fourth and chipping into this Uniontown lead. Surely coaches for Oakland Catholic, Megan Gerhardt, Dana Edwards, pleased with that one. And now Kennedy Waffen-Smith will step up to the plate. Very strong numbers for both Kennedy and Natalie Waffen-Smith offensively this year. Natalie Waffen-Smith, who you just saw double, has an OPS over 1,300. Kennedy almost at 900 in that column. On base percentage, 471 coming into this game for Kennedy Waffen-Smith. Right now, Oakland Catholic just looking to try to do as much damage as they can. They still trail by 5 runs, 7-2. This one going to miss. Emily Noah otherwise very, very strong outing. Quite honestly, those first two base runners, Poland and Hilliard, both got lucky breaks on the hit. Big swing here from Waffen-Smith, and she's going to swing through that one. Could have easily had 2 outs had things gone just a bit differently for Uniontown here in the top of the fourth inning. Emily Noah will kick and deal. This one going to just miss down low. Kennedy Waffen-Smith will be followed by Sarah Weir and Chloe Fettis. Weir and Fettis are both up and sort of sharing the on-deck space. Pitch on the way here. This one going to miss. Thank you as always for joining us tonight on WMBS. We're really, really glad to be here. Very grateful for those businesses that sponsored tonight's broadcast. Pitch on the way. This one going to be fouled back by Kennedy Waffen-Smith. Emily Noah looking to do her best here to keep this a 5-run game. Certainly an opportunity now to do that. She's going to face the bottom third of the lineup after Kennedy Waffen-Smith. Pitch on the way here. This is going to be taken for a strike, and Kennedy Waffen-Smith is down on strikes. By our estimation, Waffen-Smith had reached the first time on an error, and then after that, Noah struck out 4 straight batters across 2 innings. The entire bottom third of the lineup down on strikes the last time through. We'll see if she can repeat that feat here. Checked on that one, down low ball, 1-0 for Sarah Weir. Sarah Weir, the third baseman for the Eagles. 1-0, pitch on the way. This one checked on by Weir, but she doesn't go. 2-0. Oakland Catholic, the product of a 1989 merger between Sacred Heart and St. Paul's. Pitch on the way here. This one in for a strike, 2-1. Oakland Catholic, an all-girls school. Sees most of its students, of course, coming from the Pittsburgh area and the immediate suburbs. Sarah Weir with a runner in scoring position. Big cut. Not able to catch up to that one. Weir on the season coming into this game a 143 hitter. She does have a handful of RBIs to her credit and 1 home run. Oakland Catholic has got home runs so far this season from Natalie Waffen-Smith, Hilliard, and Weir. Weir, big swing, and she's down on strikes. Throw out to first base to complete the strikeout is on time. Good job there by Juliet White and Olivia Noah to make that happen. Chloe Fettis, the strikeout victim last time through, is going to face Emily Noah again. Now, these numbers, again, are not official. But we've got Emily Noah with 9 strikeouts in the top of the 4th inning. So, by our estimation, she is closing in on double-digit strikeouts. This one going to be grounded to Olivia Noah. Easy play. Noah's going to step on the bag, and that'll do it here for the top half of the 4. The Eagles do pick up 2 off the double from Natalie Waffen-Smith. Your score 7-2 in favor of Uniontown. When we come back to Bailey Park here in just a moment, you're listening to another C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Bad hair day, bad day at the office, bad day behind the wheel. Hey, stuff happens even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about. Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Draver Township is Sprouse Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to Sprouseinsurance.com. Erie Rate Lock is not guaranteed. Continued insurance coverage is not available in all states. The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic on a regular basis. All insurance accepted, experienced therapists, convenient location and hours, part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access, 724-437-7500. Welcome back to Bailey Park. Joshua Scully, Carl Childs here with you tonight. And Lauren White at the plate. Lauren White, number 19 for the Uniontown Lady Raiders, playing third base tonight. Just hit her second home run of the season in the previous inning. And she's going to try to repeat the performance. This one hit on a line, but right at the center fielder, Madison Poland. Great contact there by Lauren White. What a hit. Poland, though, on the other side of it. Lauren White's really made good contact so far tonight in each plate appearance. Had the sacrifice fly, almost a home run. Then she did hit a home run, and that one was absolutely torched. Speaking of good contact, Gracie Rodehaver, 2 for 2 tonight, a home run and a single. And she's looking to go 3 for 3. She will. She drops that one comfortably into left, and she's back on first base yet again, repeating the trick that she did last time. Rodehaver, very smooth swing. She sort of demonstrated it again there as she stood on first base. Good-looking contact. Uniontown now with a chance maybe to recover a run or two. The Eagles making this a 7-2 ball game in the top half of this inning. First pitch to Noah. Going to miss the mark. Rodehaver, though, will drift back to first. Rodehaver on the season, a .348 hitter coming into this game. Olivia Noah, as we shared previously, a .238 hitter. This one in the dirt. Rodehaver will advance this time easily into second base. Batting average leader for Uniontown, in fact, coming into this game is Gracie Rodehaver. This one way upstairs. Rodehaver again going to easily advance. Olivia Noah, strong on base percentage this year, over 300. Now with a runner at the third station. Pitch on the way, and this one is well hit into right field. Good strong contact there by Olivia Noah, and a run will score. And so we'll see Handlin back at the plate with a runner on first base. Handlin inserted into the lineup. Just before the start of the game, she had originally, this one in for a strike, had originally been slated to serve as a designated player, a hitter for Briley Dennis, and then Handlin was inserted into right field. Handlin does have a couple of hits this season. She's looking for one more, and this one going to be hit to short. They'll toss on to second base to get Noah. Handlin does safely reach on the fielder's choice. And so now we'll see Briley Dennis. Dennis last time through, at least according to our scoring, reached on a fielding error. Here she's going to hit one very nicely right to Weir. This is a big throw to get Dennis, and they'll do it. Tough play, but Sarah Weir makes it happen. And Dennis is thrown out, advancing on to first base. We've played 4 innings here at Uniontown's Bailey Park. Your score, 7-2 in favor of the Uniontown Lady Raiders. When we come back, it'll be time for inning number 5 here on WMBS. Thank you again for joining us tonight on another C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. We'll be back in just a moment.
Scored one run there, didn't he, right? So it's a 7 or is it 8? 8. You're right.
Welcome back to Uniontown's Bailey Park. I want to thank Carl for helping me keep my math straight. I had reported the score as 7-2 at the conclusion of the previous inning. It is, in fact, 8-2 in favor of Uniontown now going into the 5th inning. I had failed to calculate Gracie Rodehaver coming across. the last time through. Rodehaver sort of made that happen herself, advancing up to third base on some wild pitches, and then Noah with the strong single into right field, able to plate her. Sherry O'Connor was a strikeout victim the last time through. Emily Noah will lead her off here. This is going to be a strike as O'Connor swings through. We do have a defensive change for the Uniontown Lady Raiders. Moving into left field is Lyric McGlee in place of Briley Dennis. Pitch on the way from Noah. This one is going to miss, 1-1. Top of the fifth inning between Uniontown and Oakland Catholic. Oakland making the drive down on a Friday night from the Steel City. Noah will come set here. Pitch on the way. This one in for a strike. 1-2. Anyone joining us from Pittsburgh tonight, welcome, and thank you for checking us out on the WMBS Facebook page. We've got Sherry O'Connor at the plate. O'Connor really likes the very back of that batter's box on the right-hand side. Pitch from Noah on the way. Swung on, and O'Connor again eliminated on strikes to begin the fifth inning. Top of the order now. Addie Crummy will step through the gate. Crummy wears number 6. Has done a really good job as the backstop tonight for Oakland Catholic. Her last time through, I said she was doing a good job, but over the course of the previous inning or so, she's done a really nice job trying to control to the best of her ability the Uniontown base runners, and there's been quite a few of those. This bunt attempt will go back foul. So welcome in any Pittsburghers joining us tonight, but so far it's really been a better night for the, let's say, Uniontonians out there who are listening, as the Lady Raiders lead 8-2. I suppose that's the correct term, Uniontonian. Carl's confirming that. Carl's been right on everything so far, so if he likes that, we're going to go with it. That's in for a strike. Olivia Noah has done such a good job tonight for Uniontown. We do have her unofficially in double digits now for strikeouts. This one on the way. Crummy will foul it back, and that one, Carl, we're not going to get that one back. That is on to the roof of the fire hall. Off an air conditioning unit. Now, Carl, you have to wonder, how long will that softball be up there? When will anyone ever go up to recover that softball? This one's down low in the dirt. I'm going to have to tell the Uniontown athletic director, Mr. Harry Kaufman, if he wants that one back, he's going to need a ladder and some patience, because once it lands up there, it's plenty of obstacles for it to bounce around. Crummy trying to prolong this at bat. Noah kicks and deals. This one up high. We do have Emily Noah with 10 strikeouts. She struck out Crummy both previous at bats, where Addie Crummy came to the plate. Pitch on the way here to Crummy. This one's down low. Crummy sort of knelt down to keep an eye on that one the whole way, but it's called a ball. Crummy on the season, a 200 hitter. She's got a handful of hits to go along with an RBI coming into today. This one is going to shoo her out of the batter's box, and she'll draw a walk. That's her first time tonight on base. Noah has been pretty tough in that regard, too. Emily Noah has really done a good job staying ahead in the count and not issuing much in the way of any free passes. Carly Polanowski will step in. She flew out, grounded out. 0 for 2 tonight. Crummy on first base. 8-2 your score. Uniontown leading. First pitch on the way to Polanowski. Big cut. And Juliette White wants to check on her base runner. Crummy back in time. Emily Noah going to work here. Next pitch, this one down low to Polanowski. Polanowski working at first base tonight for Oakland Catholic. Again, Oakland Catholic without their regular head coach tonight. Running the team, assistant coach Megan Gerhart and pitching coach Dana Edwards. This one going to be hit right to Craggett. Flips on for one. Will we get two? And no, Frank Conchilla, the infield umpire, believes Polanowski got to first base in time. That was a very close play. Great flip there from Craggett to Rodehaver, and Rodehaver really fired that ball to first base. And again, we don't have instant replay here, but that was a bang-bang kind of play that I think may have actually favored Uniontown. Fielder's choice situation there. Pitch on the way. First one in for a strike. 0-1 against Madison Poland. 2 down, runner on first base, top of the 5th. As we approach 7:30 p.m. here in the Eastern Standard Time Zone. Light wind has picked up as well. Pitch on the way. Big cut. Emily Noah might be working on strikeout number 11 here. Unfortunately, more rain on the way for the Uniontown area. We've got a rainy day on tap for tomorrow. Maybe even some snowflakes tonight. Pitch on the way from Noah. This one is going to be well struck. Lyric McGlee on the move. McGlee at the fence. That one is gone. A home run hit by Madison Poland. Poland drops that one in to the space near the concession stand beyond the left field wall. And the Eagles are going to pick up 2 runs, as also coming around to score is Polanowski. Quite a few home runs hitting tonight, that's for sure. That's our 3rd one of the game. And that's going to make this an 8-4 contest. So the Eagles, by no means fading away. They're trying to hang around here tonight and keep this a game. Nina Hilliard, who has reached both times previously. She singled and then reached on an error and scored a run. Her second time through, at least, we're going to score that as an error for Hilliard. Nobody on base. 2 down. Top of the 5th. Pitch on the way from Noah. This one's going to miss. Still a strong outing here from Noah. She's protecting a 4-run lead. Uniontown still comfortable advantage in that regard. Here's the pitch on the way. This one going to be inside against Hilliard. Hilliard will be followed by the Waffen-Smiths, Natalie and Kennedy, if she's able to reach. Natalie doubled last time through. Drove in a couple of runs. Pitch on the way here to Hilliard. This one sharply hit, pass short. And she's going to be on with a single. So Oakland Catholic putting together a relatively strong 5th inning here. Natalie Waffen-Smith, 1 for 2 tonight. A strikeout in the first inning. A strikeout in the second inning. Then she doubled in the previous inning. And she will bat here with a runner on first base and 2 down. Then after Natalie Waffen-Smith, you'll have Kennedy Waffen-Smith, and then the bottom third of the order, which Emily Noah has been very, very good against. Noah will come set. Pitch on the way. This one going to be chopped into the ground. Lauren White up with it. She throws on. Call that 5-3 on the putout, and that will end the top half of the 5th inning, as Waffen-Smith will ground out to Lauren White. When we come back here on WMBS, it'll be the bottom of the 5th inning. The Uniontown Lady Raiders will return to the plate in an 8-4 ball game on a C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Spade Custom Carpentry. From the ground up, we provide new construction to increasing your current space with a new addition or enhancing your space with a great outdoor structure to enjoy. Our Amish builders bring their skill to every build. We offer over 30 years of experience. We take care of everything from foundation excavation to electrical to roofing. Call us today for a free estimate. Quality and craftsmanship you can build your future on. Gary Spade, 724-557-2409. That's 724-557-2409 for Spade Custom Carpentry. Are you looking to capture that perfect moment, an engagement, a wedding, a birthday, a milestone? Find us on Facebook, Loosely Sealed Photography, and we will snap into action for you. Serving Fayette, Cambria, Somerset, Westmoreland, and Greene counties, plus beyond that area as well, as far away as the Empire State. Loosely Sealed Photography has captured moments on film and digitally since 2021 and is ready to serve you. Find Loosely Sealed Photography on Facebook today. We're ready to go now for the bottom of the fifth inning. Craggett in the batter's box to face Waffen-Smith. Craggett, good contact. Her first time through this evening against Waffen-Smith. It was a fly out. She's going to offer bunt here, then snap it back. Uniontown ahead 8-4. Looking to see maybe in this inning if they can't recoup a couple of the runs that the Eagles were able to pick up. This pitch gets away. The Eagles picked up a couple of runs in the top half of this inning off the home run. Our third home run of the night. Craggett going to hit this one very hard right at Hilliard, who had a glove on it, but then Hilliard couldn't pull it down. And so Craggett will reach. Good contact there. If she had got that one maybe just an inch or two higher over Hilliard, you probably get a double before either of the outfielders could ever cut it off. Craggett now going to stand on first base with Alexa Budner. Budner going to show bunt. That one goes off her foot and then back through the left-hand batter's box. Craggett will move back to first base. Budner's had a strong game here tonight. She has reached every time. She's going to hit this one right to Sarah Weir. Weir going to throw on, but that throw is wide. It gets really far away into foul territory. There's plenty of space behind that dugout. Craggett's going to come all the way around to score. And so a run picked up for Uniontown here now, 9-4 in the bottom of the fifth. Good-looking effort there by Budner, who did not hesitate, full speed down that first baseline. Sarah Weir came up with the softball pretty quickly, too. Just wide on the throw, and here at Bailey Park, just beyond each dugout, there's a little bit of space, almost a gap, where the fence comes out from behind the dugout. The ball got into that corner. Throw now here to get Budner. Budner in safely. Frank Conchilla operating a deep shortstop here. Had a good view of that one. Budner sliding in under the tag. Budner has reached every time tonight, even if we score that last one as an error. She walked, 2 singles, then reached on the air. This one well struck by Emily Noah, has both outfielders on the move, and that one is caught at the wall. Incredible catch. We'll score that as a sacrifice fly. Madison Pullen reaching over the fence here at Bailey Park, and reaching pretty far over the fence as well to rob a home run from Emily Noah. But we'll score that as a sacrifice fly. And your score is now 10-4 for Juliet White. Juliet White so far tonight, a lot of strong contact. This one fouled back over top of the fire hall this time, and I think truly to Dunbar Street. I hope, Carl, no one was parked over there. We couldn't see that vehicle, but that ball had a lot of carry on it. 0-1. Next pitch on the way to White. White's going to absolutely smoke this one into center field. Pullen will cut it off, but White is in safely at first base. Every time through so far, Juliet White has really created some strong contact. Now we're going to see Lauren White. Lauren White virtually every time through has hit the ball home run depth, we'll say. First one was deep, maybe just a few feet shy of the fence, caught, sacrifice fly. Then she did leave the park her second time through. This one's in the dirt. Juliet White easily up to second base. White made really strong contact her third time at the plate. She flew out, deep fly out. Juliet White ready to move. Pitch to Lauren White. This one in the dirt, and Juliet White going to move again. Sarah Weir will drift off the bag. No chance for a throw there. Crummy had to search for that one. Lights are on here now at Bailey Park. Pitch on the way. Waffen-Smith up high this time, but they're going to call it a strike. White ahead in the count, so she can afford to be selective here. Juliet White on third base. White takes a swing at this one. Fouls that one back. So far in this inning, we'll say a couple of errors against this Oakland Catholic team. Sacrifice fly from Emily Noah, nearly a home run. White going to just kind of check swing this one into center, and that's going to score a run. All White had to do there was just bring around the barrel. Not even a full swing, but still had enough strength there to drive that ball into center field. So a run will score. Good evening so far for Lauren White. Quite a few RBIs for her tonight. Gracie Rodehaver, who is a perfect 3 for 3, a couple of singles and a home run. Crummy going to check on Lauren White and sort of chase her back to first base. One runner on for the Lady Raiders. This one fouled back. Oh, now we've really done it, Carl. We've got two softballs up there. That one landed nearly the same place the other one did. Pitch on the way now to Rodehaver. This one is going to be also hit foul near the tarp. That one's going to roll across the lane and over to the fire hall. Lauren White still at first base. But so far this inning, a couple of errors, at least by our estimation. Sacrifice fly for Emily Noah, a single for White, Juliet White, and a single for Lauren White. 3 runs across in this inning. Rodehaver going to hit this one foul as well. Gracie Rodehaver will wait for the home plate umpire, Dave Bates, to switch out a couple of softballs here. Kennedy Waffen-Smith will kick and deal. This one in the dirt. Lauren White easily able to move up to second base. Runner in scoring position now. Waffen-Smith so far tonight has struggled with this portion of the Lady Raiders lineup. This one off the mark. Lauren White easily to third. Only tough part about having these white uniforms, Carl, is you slide around a little bit and all of a sudden Mom's got some real laundry to work on. Pitch on the way from Waffen-Smith. This one is going to be a called ball. That was a very close pitch, but Rodehaver will draw the free pass. 11-4 is your score. Runners on the corners for Olivia Noah. Olivia Noah so far at the plate tonight, perfect. 2 for 2, 2 singles. Drew a walk first time through. She's got an opportunity here to keep a good night good. Crummy comes up ready to throw. No throw down to second base. Rodehaver there comfortably. No one really even there to cover. Infielders, both the shortstop and second baseman for the Eagles, playing quite far off second base. This pitch upstairs. Crummy again comes charging out, but nowhere to throw the ball. Both runners in scoring position. First base is open. Waffen-Smith Sends this one home. This one upstairs. Olivia Noah will leave it there. Lauren White ready to take off here from third base. Pitch on the way. This one in the dirt. And now Noah will draw a free pass. 2 walks in a row for the Lady Raiders. Addie Handlin will step up into the batter's box. So far tonight, Waffen-Smith has allowed 4 walks. 2 of those to Olivia Noah. Pitch on the way here to Handlin. Hot one down to third base. We're going to step on third and then skip a throw across the diamond. And that will go on the books as a double play. Weir was fortunate there to get credit for stepping on third because Carl and I have a bird's eye view of that spot, and she just barely got her foot on the bag if she did. And then her throw across first base gets there in time to erase Handlin. So we've played 5 innings so far here at Bailey Park. Your score is 11-4 in favor of the Uniontown Lady Raiders. We're going to be right back with inning number 6 on the way, and the Eagles returning to the plate on a C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Looking for a splash of sunshine in every sip? Lexi's Lemonade is your ultimate refreshment destination. At Lexi's Lemonade, we blend freshly squeezed lemons with just the right touch of sweetness to create a taste that's both bold and refreshing. Perfect for a sunny day or any day that needs a burst of joy. Whether you're on the go or relaxing at home, Lexi's Lemonade is the pick-me-up that you deserve. Lexi's Lemonade is a proud sponsor of the Lady Red Raiders softball team. Go Raiders! 3, 2, 1. Spring is here, and the countdown to a beautiful lawn has begun. Z's Ground Control is the business for you. Z's Ground Control has been in the lawn care and landscaping industry for over 2 decades. Z's Ground Control handles all of your needs for fertilization, lawn maintenance, landscaping maintenance, and landscaping installation. To get your no-obligation free quote, call or text 724-366-9150. That's 724-366-9150. Z's Ground Control would like to wish the Uniontown softball team good luck this season. Inning number 6 is here, and this one is going to bounce into foul territory. Lauren White had a great beat on that. The ball took a bad hop on her and skipped right off the heel of her glove. And she's hopefully okay there. We're going to see a timeout taken here as Lauren White has that hand checked on. Everybody out to take a look at her, including our trainer, Miss Gladys Ruiz Malca. This injury timeout is being brought to you by UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, the leaders in physical therapy. Visit physical therapist Jim Burns on Wayland Smith Drive or call 724-437-7500. UPMC Rehabilitation Institute. Relief is closer than you think. That's UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, the leaders in physical therapy. So Lauren White's okay. I think we knew that, but athletic staff here for the Uniontown Area School District and the Uniontown Area High School wanting to take a look at her just in case. That ball definitely took a difficult hop. Sarah Weir will step up to the plate now. Kennedy Waffen-Smith delivered that last hit. She's now on first base. Emily Noah so very close to bringing this game to a conclusion. We're in the 6th inning. So if you would like to see it this way, the Eagles are now down to 6 outs. Noah working here against Sarah Weir, who she has struck out 2 times already. Pitch on the way. Weir, big cut, will miss. 1-2 count. So Noah definitely in position to potentially retire Weir on the next pitch. And that's a called strike low, but the Lady Raiders are going to like that call. The 3rd strikeout for Emily Noah against Sarah Weir. Carl, I'm going to need a calculator to add all of these strikeouts together. I'm thinking right now, Carl thinks maybe 13. I could have easily missed one. Pitch on the way from Noah. I have a dozen. This one's going to be popped up. Olivia Noah giving chase over near the tarp. That one's going to get down. Chloe Fettis struck out once herself the first time through and then grounded out the second time. So she's 0 for 2 tonight against Emily Noah. By my estimation, Noah has struck out Crummy twice, Poland once, Natalie Waffen-Smith once, Kennedy Waffen-Smith once. Noah will come set here with the 0-1 pitch against Fettis. That one's down low. She struck out Sarah Weir 3 times, Chloe Fettis once, and Sherry O'Connor twice. Now, Carl, I'm a lot of things, but I am not a math teacher. Now we're going to come set here. Pitch on the way. This one swung on by Fettis. No contact. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, that can't be right. For some reason, I thought for sure it was 12. Well, now it is 12. Either way. 2 down. Kennedy Waffen-Smith still stands on first base. Lauren White looks okay. Against the bottom third of this lineup, just the bottom third, to this point, Noah does have 7 strikeouts just against the 7, 8, 9 hitters. This one on the way, going to be fouled back by O'Connor. Carl, I think you're right. I think we're at a dozen right now. So a really strong outing for Emily Noah here. Could potentially take a step into the teens in that strikeout column. Noah winds up, pitches. This one's going to miss, 1-1. Carl, I'm thinking about how at some ballparks, especially at professional ballparks, you'll have somebody somewhere near the press box or in the outfield who are turning the Ks, the K signs. Always wondered at what point do you have too many strikeouts in a game to be able to turn a K? This one swung on, and O'Connor misses this one. I'm thinking at PNC Park there's a place to turn up to 18. I could stand to be corrected on that, but I believe there's 18 that could be turned. Probably way off on that guess, but that's what my mind is telling me. This one fouled back. So if we had that sign here at Bailey Park, if we had those Ks to turn, we've got a dozen turned right now, and we're 1 pitch away from turning over the 13th for Emily Noah. Pitch on the way, and that's going to do it. Tag is applied by Juliet White. 13 it is. And the top half of the 6th inning is down. The Eagles have just 3 outs left when they come back to the plate in the top of the 7th. The Lady Raiders may be making their last trip to the plate here in the bottom of the 6th inning when we come back on WMBS, C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. Rhoda Haver Excavating. For all of your excavating needs, building pad prep, cleaning, foundations, driveways, utilities, perk test, new septic install, and stone delivery. Also offering sewer line camera inspections, located and repair, located in Chalk Hill. Call Ryan at 304-276-5001. That's Ryan at 304-276-5001 for Rhoda Haver Excavating. The Little Redstone Presbyterian Church offers worship every Sunday at 9:30 a.m. The church, centrally located between Perryopolis, Fayette City, and Brownsville, is celebrating its 228th anniversary in 2025. It was originally founded all the way back in 1797. To find out more about the Little Redstone Presbyterian Church, find them on Facebook, where you can also watch Sunday morning services. Bottom of the 6th inning, and for the first time this evening, we're going to see Lyric McGlee who has been inserted into left field. McGlee, strong outing last time through against the Ringgold Lady Rams. Pitch on the way from Waffen-Smith. This one's going to miss 1-0. McGlee, a multi-sport athlete for the Uniontown Area High School, plays volleyball, basketball, and now softball. Pitch on the way here, and McGlee fouls this one sharply back toward the Uniontown dugout. We want to thank all of our sponsors again tonight. Dave Bates, our home plate umpire, will walk out of softball to Kennedy Waffenship. Strong contact there made by McGlee. Good night certainly for Uniontown. They bat here on the bottom of the sixth. They lead 11-4. Pitch on the way to McGlee upstairs. McGlee going to leave it there. Uniontown coaches Jason White. He's assisted by Trista Septa, Eric Budner, Josh White. This one also misses. Really good night for these Uniontown hitters. And really the Uniontown bats have done a little bit of everything tonight. McGlee going to foul this one back. This one is going to be almost playable for Sarah Weir. We're not quite able to get there. We've seen some power for sure from these Lady Raider bats. I've also seen some good infield hits. Here's McGlee coming up swinging and dropping one into center. Talk about some good hitting. McGlee going to keep that going in her first time at the plate. She drops in a single. So the Lady Raiders with a chance maybe to expand upon this lead. They could really put this game, let's say, nearly out of reach with a few more runs here. Craggett will show bunt, pulls it back. McGlee off to the races, and she is into second base comfortably. Sliding in. Now McGlee in scoring position. Craggett, we have, having reached on an error last time through. This one, though, strong contact. Hit it to left field. That's going to be trouble, and the ball is, oh my, off the head of left fielder Chloe Fettis. I think Fettis may have lost that one in the lights and had that one strike her as she charged in on it. This injury timeout brought to you by the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, the leaders in physical therapy. Visit physical therapist Jim Burns on Wayland Smith Drive or call 724-437-7500. UPMC Rehabilitation Institute. Relief is closer than you think. We'll step aside here on WMBS for just a moment as we check on Chloe Fettis, who appears to be okay. We'll be back in just a minute. Welcome back to Uniontown's Bailey Park. Joshua Scully alongside Carl Childs. Chloe Fettis appears to be okay. She's got a smile on her face right now as she heads back to her dugout. And we do have a new player in left field. It looks like Natalie Waffen-Smith has moved over to left, and we're going to have a new player go into right. So Fettis comes out of left field. Natalie Waffensmith will move into left. And we've got a new right fielder who we're going to work to identify for you as soon as possible. So as a result of that play, Craggett has ended up on second. McGlee has moved over to third base. First pitch on the way to Budner. Budner's going to let that one go. Good evening tonight for Budner. She's reached every time and has done so in a variety of ways. This one going to miss down low. As the evening has wore on here tonight in Uniontown, the wind has picked up a little bit, blowing in from the outfield. Budner actually going to draw some pretty good contact here, and she drops this one right over shortstop Nina Hilliard. McGlee's going to score easily. And Budner, who came in with a .261 average tonight, has certainly not hurt herself on that front. Good contact there. I thought for 1 second, Carl, that our infield umpire, Frank Conchilla, I thought he was going to make a play on that ball. Hit right to him. Lex Budner's going to end up on second base. Emily Noah will work against her counterpart here, Waffensmith. Tried to limit any further damage. And good contact here by Noah, but foul, my goodness. Straighten that one out, and Noah easily has extra bases, maybe all the bases. That ball had some real carry on it. Next pitch on the way. Noah's going to leave that one upstairs. Bottom six, 12-4. Lady Raiders pick up another run when Lyric McGlee crossed the plate. And this one has got some real carry on it. That one is gone. And Carl, somehow, we had a couple of spectators try to make a play on that ball. Nearly a diving catch out there in center field. A 3-run shot for Emily Noah. Look out. That one came out of the night. 3 more runs for Uniontown, and this one is now 15-4. And Carl, I wonder if that does it. Uniontown now leads by 11. We have the score right now is 15-4. And our infield umpire, Frank Conchilla, is going to confirm that for us, but I think that may do it. I had it as 12-4, Carl, before that home run. Carl, I think what actually happened out there, I don't know this for sure, but thinking about how everyone responded, I think maybe there was some conversation going on out there, and they did not realize the softball was approaching at very high velocity from the clouds. And then when they looked up and saw it, they sort of tried to all dive out of the way. And so that's going to do it. The Uniontown Red Raiders picking up a decisive 15-4 win against this Oakland Catholic squad on a Friday night. My, thank you for being with us. What a dramatic ending. Emily Noah, you could say, I suppose, walks this one off via the 10-run rule. 15-4, your final score here on WMBS and the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. What a game. We're going to take a short break and come back with you with some final statistics. We'll review a couple of numbers for you, especially in regards to Emily Noah's work from the pitching circle tonight. She was fantastic. We'll be right back on the WMBS Facebook page. Lawn care and landscaping is very important for a house to look its best. Two Scott's Lawn and Landscaping is the business for you. They're a family-owned business with 20-plus years in the landscaping industry, specializing in weekly lawn care for both residential and commercial properties. For a free quote, call or text 724-550-0908. Two Scott's Lawn Care in Uniontown. Experience the C. Harper Auto Group difference, the best price every time, all the time. C. Harper will beat any competitor's price or pay you $1,000 cash. C. Harper offers free Carfax history reports, transparent repair orders on pre-owned vehicles, and is the winner of the best new auto dealership in Westmoreland County. The C. Harper Auto Group, the best price every time, all the time. Spring forward to home construction season with First Federal of Greene County. First Federal's construction and improvement loans put you in charge of your dream home project with all the tools you need. First Federal offers construction loans, owner-builder loans, home improvement loans with offices in Fayette, Greene, and Washington counties. Your loan stays here. Visit with the First Federal loan officer today or apply online at firstfederalofgreene.com. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Member, FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 458729. At Farmana Pharmacy, you're more than just a prescription. You're part of a pharmacy that's focused on your health. That's why Farmana Pharmacy focuses on just prescriptions. Pharmacist Jim Capuzzi and Cheryl Goodwin take the time to listen, answer your questions, and guide you to better health. To sign up as a patient, visit farmanapharmacy.com or call 724-626-9600. Farmana Pharmacy, where prescription care comes first. Welcome back to Bailey Park, where the Uniontown Lady Raiders have just won in dramatic fashion, 15-4. Emily Noah, Lauren White, Gracie Rodehaver, all delivering home runs tonight. Rodehaver 3 for 3 with a walk. Olivia Noah 2 for 2 with 2 walks. Lauren White also with 2 hits. Juliet White 2 hits. Lex Budner reached base every time, and we are going to score her for a double that last time through. Lyric McGlee, who sort of jumped in at the end of this game, picks up the single, scores a run. Good effort, too, at the plate from Handlin and Craggett tonight. Briley Dennis also reaching via error. And our unofficial strikeout number for Emily Noah. So first, let's talk about the bottom third of that order. Just against Weir, Fettis, and O'Connor, she picked up 8 strikeouts. Total for the contest for Emily Noah, we have unofficially 13 punch-outs against this Oakland Catholic Eagles team. What an effort for her. And, of course, the big home run, the 3-run shot, is what brought this game to a conclusion here tonight via the 10-run rule. We want to thank our umpires as well, Dave Bates and Frank Conchilla. And I also appreciated, Carl, in some ways, we sort of let Mr. Conchilla know for sure the 10-run rule had happened. He looked up at us as we're talking about it, and he was sort of shaking his head initially, but then he said, well, what is the score? And I hope we have it right, because that's what they went with, 15-4. Thank you so much for checking us out tonight. Great win for Coach White and his staff, as well as his players. We want to thank all of our sponsors again, too. Boy, we had a lot of fun tonight, and we'll be here to do this again in the very near future for the Uniontown softball team. For Carl Childs, this is Joshua Scully. You will hear us next time.